Hi, everybody. Normally, you would have been looking forward to seeing me, Emilio, and Lauren in the show and uh, talking about music topics, things of that nature. But we did an interview about a week ago with Gerard Schwartz, and Gerard Schwartz is a really wonderful man and tremendous musician and conductor and composer and so we've got that and we're editing it to try to make it into 2 or 3 because it was 45 minutes long. He spent a great deal of time with me talking about his past and different issues. It was a lot of fun. It was a lot of fun talking with him, and he's a tremendous person aside from the music aspect. So tremendous amount of respect for him, and especially what he's done. So we'll be having that, and then after that, we will have Dave Loeb and a few other people, Jerry Hay, and Richard Todd from the University of Miami, who was a former teacher at the University of Southern California. But Richard Todd is one of the preeminent studio horn players in the world. He's played on pieces that you've probably never would imagine, and music scores and TV shows and all kinds of things. So there's a tremendous for the first season. We've got a tremendous lineup going on with you to share with you and to do these different things. So, but I wanted to give a brief shout out to Lauren and Emilio for helping to get the thing kickstarted. As you can see, I'm in my studio. And I'm working today trying to learn a new instrument that it's an electronic wind instrument that I'm trying to learn so that I can integrate myself with the ensemble a little bit better than just either directing or playing keyboards. And so the old trumpet chops aren't what they used to be. So I'm trying to integrate in other fashions. So at any rate, this is what I'm doing now, and this is a what's called an e-way, and you can find them online in the different forms and formats. And so won't necessarily promote this particular one, but at any rate, the purpose of the show is basically to try to bring some hidden viewpoints into the classical and jazz realms and movie music, obviously, that a lot of people never cover. And I want to let you get some insight into, rehearsals and the things that you never see and people that you've seen on TV. Like if you saw the Oscars, they used to have a live orchestra. And now I think it's played from a different venue and streamed in. But played, you don't know who those guys are. So we're trying to bring that into play. Also do some brief look-ins to different pieces of music that everybody knows and probably loves, and just provide some perspective for listening, pleasure, both for just the casual listener and maybe a little bit for professionals, just to kind of, find something that we found rather interesting about a particular piece. Like for me, it was the Mozart 23rd Piano Concerto. There's a little bitty call and response, almost a mini little, fugue thing going on, but it's a call and response between in the strings that I found really interesting, and it really set the thing apart. So those kinds of small little things, which I'll show you right here now. And then so you can see so you've seen now what the what I was seeing, what it was. So I'm hoping that you will like what we're doing. I hope that we can grow this show and make it something special. Eventually we're going to also do I think in season 2 we're going to do some segments where we're having a meal and sitting around and chatting. And I'm also hoping to get to talk to some people with the Chicago Symphony Orchestra when they're here in March in South Florida, which will be really cool to talk with them and get their perspective on music and what they've done and how they've gotten there. And things like that. So thanks for being here. Thanks for seeing the show, and I hope to see you again very soon. Thanks so much. Have a great week.